Hello and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Fontaine is almost here, only about a week left. And yeah, we're gonna get a ton of new characters and features and stuff, but before we get to that, I wanted to make a video about an old character, and not just any old character, but Xinyan, the pyro, physical kinda claymore, rockstar, who's actually a pretty great character. I like her. But yeah, up until now, I didn't really build her. I mean, I kinda did a few months back, but only got to level 70 back then and level 6 talents and didn't make a video about it. But now, my Xin is actually level 90. And yeah, I also leveled her talents up a bit, gave her better weapon, better artifacts. And yeah, she's properly built now. And I just kinda wanna make a video about it. And, just see how good she is now. So yeah, let's go over the build. Level 90, like I said. She has over 2000 attack now, which is actually pretty good for a 4-star. 0 elemental mastery, but she doesn't really need that since I'm playing her as a physical DPS. There is also the option of playing her as pyro DPS, as far as I know. But yeah, I'm not doing that, so I don't really need elemental mastery. If you take a look here at the stats, she has 32% crit rate, 182% crit damage. Crit rate seems a bit low, I know, but she actually has 100% crit rate on her burst, thanks to her C2. So I mainly try to maximize the crit damage, so that her burst would do a lot of damage. And yeah, also gave her a bit of energy recharge, though I think most of that is actually from the weapon. But yeah, the goal here is to mainly just have her burst as often as possible. And yeah, other than that, we have a lot of physical damage bonus, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the stats. And then the weapon that I'm using is the Skyward Pride, which as far as I know is one of her best weapons, if not the best. And artifacts-wise, I opted for 2-piece Bloodstained Chivalry and 2-piece Pale Flame. And let's take a look real quick at these. Here, mainly focused on crit and energy recharge, as you can see. And yeah, this one, this was actually really painful because originally I thought this could be an upgrade for my Eula, this cup. And then I leveled it up and almost all of it went into defense. And I was like, yeah, okay, well, that's a Xinyan piece. I mean, it's nice that she does have a decent piece here. But since I'm not really using her as a healer, defense is also not the greatest stat for her. But at least it's not completely wasted like it would be on Eula. And yeah, last but not least, I have a crit damage circlet. So those are the artifacts. Constellation is C6, and the talents are all level 9. So that's my Xinyan, and now we're gonna go test her out. And as usual for the damage showcase, I'm going to Inazuma to Masanori here. And yeah, first, before I put her in a proper team, I just want to see what Xinyan can do on her own, how much damage she does now. I think back when she was level 70 with level 6 talents, she already did like 30k damage with her burst. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how much more she's doing now. Okay, let's go. I think I have to charge the burst first. Yeah, it's not up yet. Well, that's gonna take a while. Actually, only one skill use gave me like a third of my burst gauge, so not bad. Yeah, the energy recharge really shows 160%, not bad. And second skill use, there we go. Now we have the burst. Stop blocking Masanori. Okay, here we go. 52k, just like that, without any support. That's actually not bad. 52k burst. Yeah, that's actually pretty decent. And the normal attacks also are doing decent damage. Of course, they're not critting that much because I only have 30% crit rate, but when they crit, they're actually not bad. 14k there, 9k. Yeah, when normal attacks crit, it's actually not bad. Really not bad damage-wise. That is without a team. You know, a lot of people kind of say that Xinyan is a pretty weak character and has a pretty weird kit, and yeah, the split scaling for defense and attack is a bit weird, that's true, but as you can see, if you build her properly, she can actually do some decent damage. Obviously not top tier damage, but, you know, for a supposedly bad 4-star, it's actually pretty good. Okay, but now we gotta see what she can do in a proper team. with some supports, and I have thought a bit about this beforehand. And I think one character that I'm definitely gonna put in this team is Rosaria. Because, you know, my Rosaria is C6, so she can shred physical resistance with her burst. Also gives some more crit rate with the burst, so Xinyan's normal attacks are gonna crit more often. And also we kind of need Superconduct, which needs Cryo and Electro, so Rosaria's one half of that. And then, yeah, for the other half of Superconduct, maybe just Shinobu, because she has 100% uptime. And yeah, since Xinyan's shield is also not that great, we probably need a healer or another shielder in the team. So yeah, Shinobu kind of fulfills that role. Yeah, and for the last slot, I'm actually not sure. Under normal circumstances, you would probably just use Bennett. But, well, my Bennett is level 1. And he will stay level 1. I'm not putting Bennett on this account, I refuse, because he's too overpowered. Actually, nowadays he's not as overpowered anymore, because there are a lot of teams now that, you know, don't really rely on Bennett. But still, I refuse to use Bennett on this account. So who else could we use? I don't know, Sarah can kind of buff characters too. Mika obviously would be able to buff physical damage a bit, but I don't have Mika on this account. I think he's the only 4-star I'm missing. Yeah, pretty sure. So maybe Ember. Because my Ember is built as a support with Noblesse and Elegy. But the thing is, Rosaria also has Noblesse and it doesn't stack, so I would just get the Elegy buff. And, you know, no second Noblesse buff, because that doesn't work like that. But I think I might just still use Ember. She also provides Pyro Resonance for some more attack. Yeah, this might be the team. Let's just go with this. Well, first I need to charge the bursts. But that should go pretty quick. Yeah, okay. Now we apply Electro, apply Cryo, get the Elegy buff. And 80k? I mean 79 actually, but pretty much 80. 15k there on the normal attack, 19k. Not bad, not bad. We're doing very good damage here to Masanori. He's almost dead already. It was 10k on her skill and a bit of overload damage. Not bad. Come on, can we get some more crits? No? Come on, give me a crit. Yeah, that's the problem with the low crit rate. Now we're getting no crits there. Okay, 11k. But yeah, that was pretty good. Except for the for the lack of crits at the end. That was actually pretty fast clear of Masanori. With a complete 4-star character team. Yeah, I didn't even realize that before, but it's all 4-star characters. There's not a single 5-star in that team. Pretty nice. Let's just do it again. I want to see if we can maybe get even more than 80k or if that was actually the most we could get here. But I think there wasn't really anything that I could have done better. Actually, maybe we should try Sarah. But then we lose the Pyro Resonance. You know what? Let's just try it. Let's see if we're gonna do more damage with Sarah or if Ember was the better choice here. Okay, and her burst is already charged. That's good. So let's just go in again. And see how this goes. Charge Xinyan's burst again and Rosaria's burst. Oh, that wasn't enough. Okay, have to wait for another Rosaria skill. There we go. Ow. Okay, that was only 64. Yeah. So Ember was better here. The Elegy buff. I mean, Sarah is mainly for buffing Electro characters. But she also does give attack to non-Electro characters a little bit, so I thought maybe. Yeah, but it was still pretty good. Still pretty good. So let's switch back to Ember now. And see if we can replicate the 79k or maybe get even more. With Bennett we would probably be able to get over 100k. But again, I'm not building Bennett on this account. Okay, let's go back in. And try this again. One more time. Oh, that was only 70k. What did I do differently this time? Huh. Maybe the energy buff didn't get applied because he was blocking. I thought it didn't matter if we actually did damage as long as it just hits, but maybe it does. Huh. Gotta try this again. Okay, I think maybe what actually happened is that we were fighting Midnight Masanori just now, and the previous Masanori was not Midnight Masanori. Because this guy here, he gets stronger at Midnight. Probably also gets more resistance, and that's why we did less damage. So maybe if I just change time, yeah, it's now a little bit past midnight, so that was definitely Midnight Masanori before just now. So if we just go to like morning, and then try again, maybe then we can get 79k again. Get the energy buff, and 70k again. Okay, so it wasn't because of Midnight Masanori. Then what did I do in the first battle to get 79k? What the heck? Okay, I think I know the reason now. I did some digging, and I completely forgot about this talent here. Characters shielded by sweeping forever deal 15% increased physical damage. That's her shield. So if we are shielded by Xinyan's shield, we do more physical damage. And probably in that first battle where I did 79k damage with the burst, I had this shield up still when I pressed burst. And in the other battles, I did not, because the shield is really frail and breaks easily, so Masanori probably, broke it. So I think what I'm gonna do is use the skill immediately before the burst, so we are guaranteed to have the shield up when we are bursting. I think that's what I need to do to get the 79k again. Okay, so usually I use the skill right at the beginning here, but I'm just gonna not do that and instead delay the skill. And now use skill and then burst me. Yeah, there we have the 79k. Okay, so that's what it was. Anyway, that's Xinyan. Yeah, again, really cool character. I like her. She's a lot of fun to play. And yeah, it was about time for me to build her properly. After just, kinda building her a few months ago. I mean, she's not the best character ever, obviously not. But if you wanna build her, she definitely can do some decent damage. And she's just really cool. Like, I mean, look at her. But yeah, so much for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, have a nice day.